So let's shift gears now, and I know it's kind of an abrupt segue, but shifting gears to more positivity. You guys began the year undefeated
Mm.
before conference play. Now, the one stat I was doing some research and in preparation, I found something kind of interesting. In your first four games, you outscored opponents 38-5. Okay, so not only did you have good offense, but you had really good pitching from Jacqueline Trania. I hope I said her name correctly. Um, Jacqueline that year went 42-3. That was an NCAA record, by the way. Those 42 wins. She pitched three of the first four games.
Hmm.
What was the pitching like? I mean, the pitching had to be. I know the offense, 38 runs, but the pitching was stifling at that point from Jacqueline, right?
Yeah, Jacqueline was a freshman the year before, and we
Mm-hmm.
saw glimpses of how good she could be. And one of the biggest differences that year was that we had a brand new pitching coach, and Stephanie Van Brakel was a former Alabama All-American,
Mm-hmm.
had come back. I remember her first meeting. I mean, if you just Google a picture of Steph Van Brakel, she looks like she just comes with heat in everything she does, every conversation, and so she comes to that first meeting and she's like, I'm still pissed off. I didn't win it. She's like, so now I got to settle for coaching it. And she's like, I'm done knocking on the door. And we're like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, like she was such a good fit for Jackie. She was such a good, like, she really got all the pitchers in great shape. She was able to put her ego aside when she needed to. She was able to, showcase her talent as a coach when she needed to. And that first weekend, we're like, okay, Jackie's healthy. Jackie's ready to rock. And she was hitting like 71, 72, which is fast. And, that's like probably the equivalent of someone sitting 95. When someone can sit in that 72, you're like, okay, this is going to be a good season as long as we can, stay healthy. So that was exciting because I think we had a very mature hitting end of our season. And that's, I think, what people don't realize. You can have the best hitters on the planet, but if they're filled with freshmen and sophomores who have not seen really good pitching, it's not always going to translate. It's not the best swing. So we had all these girls who had played high level. I think that was a big boost of confidence for us moving forward.